Hey guys, just wanted to show you another box of Mini Z goodies that arrived. So on the left is the radio and chassis set, which is a 98mm mid-mount that comes with the plastic bushings rather than bearings, so you put your own body on it and then change the bushings over to bearings if you want. And in the middle you can't really easily see. I bought it just because it's a second-hand 98mm chassis, but it came with a bonus Audi body by the look of it that's got quite a bit of damage, so body doesn't matter. And on the right I've got a backup to my backup of the Kyosho KT432 PT radio, just because they've stopped making it, and I have some FHS cars that don't work if you go on the FlySky Noble NB4 with that module, because that only works on the FHSS. So now that I've got two spares of the radio, which I love because for me it's better than the FlySky Noble, which I also have for my outdoor cars. And it's better for me because it swaps between different models just in an instant, whereas it bugs me that the Noble radio for some reason takes seconds. It's like it's downloading a firmware each and every time it swaps from model to model. It's just a nuisance when I like to just pick up a Mini Z, drive it quickly, have a bit of fun, and then swap so quickly to another one. In the long run, if I break all my radios, I guess I'll end up using the FlySky as a last resort, but for now I don't need to. You probably worked out by now, if you've been watching some of my videos, that I love the Porsche 962Cs, so as if I didn't have enough of them already, I've bought extras of some of them. So that one looks like it's the long tail version, the LH of the Rothmans classic scheme, but they changed it to say Racing Porsche, I think, because of the US toy market laws. They couldn't have cigarette sort of stuff on it. So spin it around. It's a nice looking body shell, but I think in the 962 range of bodies there are some nicer looking ones. Speaking of which, here's another Porsche 962C, and this one I think is a nicer looking one. I think it's absolutely gorgeous in the yellow, just with a bit of black and a few sort of contrasting bits of white here and there. Spinning around. So this one is actually the short tail version. It's pretty subtle until you see them in real life, where it's easier to see, but the tail is taller and doesn't poke out the back as much. And there's a very experienced Mini Z racer in, I think from memory, New York State, that says that the KH tail makes the car noticeably more stable. So I'm currently driving the long tail, the LH, and loving it. So it'll be interesting to put a KH body on it and see if I notice a difference. I may not be at the level where I can see a difference, I'm not sure, but we'll find out. And another Porsche 962C, so this one's a second-hand one, and it's got a long tail body on it, and it's got some mods. I can see some metal bits, and I haven't actually had a good look, and in fact I haven't even tested that it works yet. I've just been so busy with other things the last few weeks, that's why I haven't had any content on my channel. So I look forward to getting a chance to try this one out, see how it goes, see how it compares with my stock standard one. Now, those who have watched some of my videos will know I absolutely love custom cars. I just appreciate the real artistic skill that some of the people have that make them, and the attention to detail they have, because I'm like, well, with no experience whatsoever, I wouldn't make something anywhere near as good as some of these, that's for sure. So this one's a McLaren F1 long tail, and I just thought, yeah, it's quite a nice looking design that someone's done. It's got a suitable number of stickers, decals on it to look convincing that it could have been a race car. It may be modelled on one, I'm not sure, I haven't looked into it. But I think the end result is really good. It's a nice looking car. And last but not least, what do you get if you take a Mini Z first, the budget sort of entry level Mini Z car, the red one, and then you paint it yellow? Well, you end up with an interesting yellow fire truck. So I didn't do the painting, someone with more artistic sort of talent than me did, but I like it in yellow. And I like the fact that it's got I think it's a 98mm chassis from memory. I like the fact that it's already fitted on and works, and because it looks like a Mini Z first, you know it's going to just be ready to go straight on a Mini Z chassis. Saves me trying to buy a model kit and build it and then mod it to mount on a Mini Z chassis. I did have an attempt at that, but didn't work out well. Not visible down there. So I'll put Porsche up, the McLaren up there, and put the fire truck in there. Yeah, that's better. Okay, that's all I have to show for today. I look forward to trying out those cars. So I've got chassis set that I put my own wheels and bearings on and a body. I've got a chassis that should just be ready to swap over to my own wheels and body as well. And the fire truck's just ready to go. And that Targa Q Porsche 962 to the left of the fire truck should be just ready to put batteries in and go. So thanks for watching, and Mini Z out.